Mr. Excel podcast is sponsored by Easy Excel. Learning stuff from Mr. Excel podcast, episode 1758, Recalc button, and Excel web app. Hey, welcome back to the Mr. Excel netcast. I'm Bill Jelen. You know, you're watching this on Wednesday, but I'm writing this on Tuesday. Boy, and the news this morning is just all filled with these experts who are trying to guess what the royal baby's name is going to be. And I said, well, is this ridiculous? No one can predict this. We might as well just do it in Excel. So here on the Excel web app is a kind of a tongue-in-cheek baby name predictor, right? It takes the common possible names and it just combines them together. And I said, you know, if I'm going to put this out there, possibly some people who aren't used to Excel will come along. And yes, you could recalculate with F9, but who's going to know to calculate with F9? I really wanted to have a big recalc button here to encourage people to kind of interact with this and see some of the funny choices for the least likely name. So how do we get a big recalc button on the Excel web app? Because we're not allowed to run macros on the web. All right, so here's what I did. This is really, really simple. And frankly, I don't know, I think it's clever. I came down here and built this little table with headings of category and sales. There's exactly one record in the data set. It is called Recalc, and exactly one data point for sales. And then insert a pivot table. All right, so there's my data source. And I went to an existing location, this location right here. And once I got that pivot table, very simple, just added sales to the pivot table and nothing else. But once I have that pivot table, then on the either Options tab in Excel 2010 or Analyze tab in Excel 2013, we'll do Insert Slicer. Insert Slicer, and that's what this is. This is a slicer. I had to do a little bit of formatting to get it to work. All right, so here on Slicer Tools, we'll select the slicer. Options here. Let's pin this so we can see it. Slicer settings, I turned off the display header to make it just look like a single box. And of course, since the only word, the only category available down here is Recalc, that is the only thing that appears. And I don't even care whether it's selected or not selected. It does not matter to me. All I'm taking advantage of is the fact that slicers show up in the Excel web app. And when you change the slicer, it automatically recalculates the whole sheet, including all formulas, which makes the names up here refresh. All right, so just a interesting way. We're not allowed to have macros in the Excel web app, but using a slicer is a good way to encourage people visually to click and recalc and see the new result. Oh, hey, I want to thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast, Mr. Excel.